Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Lord of the Rings online Let's Play, and we are back with Baradbeam. Today, we're going to continue on the main quest. So, in the last episode, we found all the root vegetables. Hello, new deed. Find the hut in the north. Hut in the woods, find the hut in the plains. Dang. I wasn't even looking for no hut. But we're gonna go back to Cordon outside Dunfast. Right here. With our root vegetables and see what he wants us to do with them. Probably go pay Nona a visit, huh?
I think Horn is feeling better. Nothing cures an aching heart like hard work.
I'm glad we were able to do some good here in the Witchshaws, and I think Horn is feeling better as well. There is no cure for an aching heart quite like hard work. Speak to him and see if I am right, Baradbeam.
I know what we need to do.
I know what we need to do, Baradbeam. We need to go to the cave in which Nona spoke and help her provide for the refugees she mentioned. First, we should gather the root vegetables she needs. Do you remember? She said that... What? Why are you looking at me like that? Horn trails off, following your gaze to the pile of root vegetables at Cordon's feet. Then he bursts out laughing. Wonderful, Baradbeam. You remain 2 or 3 steps ahead of this humble minstrel, and I have no excuse but the foggy shroud of love to explain my predictability. You have my thanks, my thoughtful lore master, as you always have done.
Nona told us the survivors in her care came from the city of Bir Tor.
According to Gladden's map, that is north of here along the road and amid the high knolls of Wildermore. My master has also expressed a desire to see the city. I believe he has the kernel of a song in his heart and desires to see what has befallen Bir Tor, in order to make that kernel set forth its shoots. If we find orcs there, as we certainly must, we will slay them. If Nona's heart beats for the people under her care, so too does mine, Baradbeam. Okay, they also said that there was a interlude here. The ox and the dragon. The last one of these made me cry. Radinair. You wonder what has become of Radinair and the Grey Company since you left. Yes, I would like to find out what Radinair is up to.
Meanwhile, Radinair of the Dunedain brings tidings of Lou Brenning's betrayal to the Ukluth in Enedwai.
Hello, Saradin. Another day of our journey nears its end, Radinair. Let us see if the Ukluth, the Ox clan, will consent to stabling us for the night. We have tidings from the south to give to Glen Brennan as well. Do you remember how highly he spoke of Lou Brennan and the Falcon clan? The news that his southern neighbors have thrown in with Saruman will not please him. Or they'll turn on us, too. Radinair, try not to jest. Wait, Radinair jest? Return after mere days, Ranger. Where's the rest of your company? Yeah. About that. The Ukluth. Glen Brennan. Radinair, wanderer from afar, you return to Lanark, but without the rest of your company. Glen Brennan's face grows cloudy and troubled as you speak of the Grey Company's betrayal by Lou Brennan and the Falcon clan. Alas for your fallen and for the hopes of my people, Radinair. If Lou Brennan has succumbed to the whispered promises of Saruman, how can we hope to persevere against him? Glen Brennan snorts. Lou was not as strong as I believed, Radinair. That must now be the truth. His weakness, buried deeply, has emerged and betrayed us all. Do you remember Anarin, the Falcon Clan messenger your brave friend rescued from Lad Ogo? His leg is nearly healed, and he was soon to return to Termorva. Find him down the hill away and tell him of his people's treachery. Watch him closely. If he knew the heart of his Brennan was rotted, he must be made to pay for his deceit. Okay. Do what now? Find him down the hill away and tell him people's treachery. Anarin. The Rangers have returned. What can you tell me of my home? Did you not travel to Termorva and Tel Methadras? Anarin's face falls as you describe the Falcon Clan's betrayal of the Grey Company, and despite your natural skepticism, Anarin's reaction seems genuine. What of my family? Do you have any news of them? My beloved is named Wenda, and she is no warrior. Is she in danger? My mother Saren is aged, and would not know to still her tongue if she were put in a precarious position. Can you tell me of my family, Ranger? Speak. What was that noise? Something is happening, Ranger. By the gate. Follow me. You're gonna turn on us? Not now, Ranger. There are rude ones outside this gate that need a lesson in manners. You're not welcome here, worm spawn. What brings you crawling to Lanark on your bellies? I speak for the Dragon Clan. Any of the Ukluth who lay down their weapons will be spared. All others will be slain. Dullingdon cannot fight Dullingdon. This evil cannot be allowed, Dragon Clan. You have the look of a falcon about you, but you sound like a weeping woman. The dragon and the falcon are allies today. Help us slay these oxen and you will have a share of the treasure. This man says the Falcon Clan and the Dragon Clan are now allies. If this is true, then my decision is made easy. In truth, it is no decision at all. Is he turned against us or with us? They're hard battles. A man must follow the voice of his heart to know true goodness, and I have done so. Ranger, go and protect the Brennan. Glenn Brennan. Dang, they had a worm? The Dragon Clan is not alone, Radonir. They brought the worms they worship down from the mountain with them, and they are loose in the village. Help my people drive them away, Ranger. Giant worm. Worm hisses at its trapped victims and lumbers in for its meal. You have to get its attention. Over here, worm, over here. Let me get a good look at the ugly visage of yours and see if I can work any improvements. As the worm closes for battle, you wonder if you could have fashioned a better battle cry. I was like, is that the first time they voiced the main character? But we're not the main character. I forgot we're Radonir. Thank you, Ranger. This worm has not noticed your approach, and though it pains you to attack unaccompanied by a shout born of your sharp wit, you do so anyway. There will be time enough, and worms enough in Lonic, for you to think of something clever in the meantime. Curse the Dragon Clan! Zerdin! The worm snaps its fangs together as it menaces its prey. Oh, what is this horrible stench? Is that you, worm? It is. It is a wonder your creatures are even able to breed. Pissed him off, man. You okay, Saradin? I think that's all of them, Radinir. Did I hear you shouting something about the worms smelling foul? It sounded like you, friend. He grimaces. When the fighting started, the horses bolted and the wagon rolled down the hill. Help me find the horses and tether one of them to the wagon, and then I think you should take the other horse and return to Halberad. He raises a hand to still your protest. I can drive the wagon north by myself. You are of more use in a fight than I am, and if the Falcon Clan and the Dragon Clan have joined together, as it seems they have, Halberad will have need of strong fighters. You may continue north with me if you desire, but I think you should return to Halberad and tell him what happened here. This should be goodbye, my friend, for now. Is that it? Yes. Okay. I was like, I don't see a ring on the map. I don't see a ring on the map. I don't know where to go. Alright, we did the third interlude. What do we get? Ah, Volume 3 Interludes. Dunedin Workman's Outfit gift box. Oh no. Why would I want this outfit? You should give me a Dunedain outfit. I know you already gave me one. Alright. Oh, my dogs. Wait, there's a... Oh no, that's the interlude. Okay, we are going up over here. We've already done that quest with the ring above his head. But if they're up there where we're going as well, we might as well do it again. It wouldn't hurt. Alright, my dogs are fighting in the background. I don't know. I never can tell if you guys can hear them or not, but the one gets really loud. I guess this way. We'll follow this road. Doggies! Doggies! Hey! Sorry. Had to... I'm pretty sure you can't hear them. I'm watching the mic input, and unless she gets real loud. But still, it's right behind me. You know how dogs are? They're just... As a dog owner, your dog just does some things that you're just like, oh my god, why? Why right now? Why here? And the fighting is one of them for me. It's like, you have this whole dang house. You come down and you do it right behind me. Maybe they know I'm recording, and they know I won't get up and break up the fight. That might be a thing. Alright, we're almost there. We want to get up here. This is a nice little village.
These tracks are clear, and they do not go into By at all.
No, I believe the man we are tracking through Wildermore would give that city a wide berth. For whatever reason, he is not eager to cross paths with the orcs or Urks if he can avoid it. Tracks continue to the west and do not go into the city. Oh, this is for Bingo's quest. To the west, never eat soggy waffles. He's over here in the Balewood somewhere, probably. Thurdrick's camp. Maybe that's it. Oh, gosh. I was so distracted by the dogs fighting. Hold on, I don't even have Fauna out. Everyone looks... He looks at it in size. Everyone sings. A city on a hill she was, drawn by her Tor, fair by her Tor. From far across the plain, the banners we espied. Where's Gladden? Beat orcs, so Gladden has finished. Oh, okay. Did this spell change? Lightning strike? Why does it look different? But winter came, and with it the iron tide. And it was our day to comfort, or our time to protect. From each corner of the land all would ride. The city on the hill, drawn by her Tor, fair by her Tor. Alright, that's it. Find the entrance to Nona's cave in the high knolls as the next. He chose a rather dangerous route here. All these. I guess you didn't really get the choice, you know? They were escaping the town. This may be the entrance to Nona's cave, but there's only one way to know for certain. Go in. There's Cordon. Will I win? Am I missing something? Stuff over here. Nona.
I am glad to see you. Really, I am. But I cannot leave these people.
I found them dying in the snow, and I brought them here, but they have not yet recovered. I will not abandon them now. Nona lowers her voice and speaks privately to you and Horn. I rescued 4 folk from that city, and while 3 of them are now doing much better, I fear the 4th may succumb. Speak to them, if they will speak to you, and there may be something you can do to ease their recoveries. I'm glad to see you, Baradbeam and Horn. Nona trails off and will speak no more for now.
Any friend of Nona's is a friend of mine.
My name is Ima. Any friend of Nona's is a friend of mine, and a friend of my family's, through most of them are be dead. City had no chance. The orcs climbed the stony cliffs around Byretor under cover of night. By morning, the unnatural snows had come. We could fight against orcs, even such orcs as these, but there was more, a great shadow in the darkness. Ima shivers at the memory. I will know forever the names of the orcs that slaughtered my friends and my family as they ran Baradbeam. One day when I'm recovered, I will hunt them down and show them what their attacks on Byretor had cost them. Their future days.
You're a friend of Nona? She is a remarkable girl.
I did not know the Dunlingdings had the capacity for kindness. He coughs weakly. My name is Elda, and when the orcs came to my city, I picked up sword and shield and thought to fight. But a great piece of masonry crumbled not 2 yards from where I stood, and Elda shudders with the memory. I awoke in this cave. I think the orcs thought I was dead. I am fortunate. Nona found me, or I would be dead. Okay. Go over here and talk to the other one.
I never thought I would owe such a debt to a Dunlending.
I am Elfgifu, friend of Nona. I saw to the horses of Byretor, Baradbeam, and it was their panic that saved me. I was given warning enough of the orc attack that I was partway down the hill when the giant Elfgifu trails off, visibly upset by the memory. All of us owe our lives to Nona. I never thought I would owe such a debt to a Dunlingding. But there it is. Elda, Ima, and I would be dead were it not for her ministrations. I do not know the name of the other man she saved. I do not recognize him. He may not be from Byretor. This may be heartless, but I fear he will die before I learn his name. That is a sad truth indeed. The dying man. The man is close to death, and his sightless eyes cannot focus on you. You wonder what it is he is seeing, and hope he soon will find peace from it. Dang. Do we get to find out who that is?
Do you see now why I cannot abandon these people?
I have to know they are safe. I have been speaking with Horn, and he understands. Nona turns the full force of her scowl upon Horn, who seems to have lost his voice temporarily. He understands, she continues. Thank you all for the root vegetables also. I will see to it that it helps spur the recovery of those in my care. I fear it will not be enough for the dying man in my care.
Ima told me the apothecary was attacked early during the fall of Byretor.
I am a warrior of the Ukluth, friend. I am no poet. I do not know the man's name, and none of the others I brought here have seen him before. His eyes do not see me, and his health is failing more rapidly with every hour that passes. He is a dying man, and that is all I call him, though it seem cruel. I fear if nothing changes, he will not live much longer. Ima told me the apothecary was attacked by the orcs early during the fall of Byr Tor, and they stole many useful poultices and medicines. If you can recover these dried herb bundles from orcs throughout the high knolls, we might use them to slow his decline for a time. Okay, I'm going to hold on to this next one, because we're not there yet. Feed bestowed. Defeat orcs. Okay. Old trail. What do we have to do? Collect dried herb bundles from orcs in the high knolls. Wrong button. Okay. So we'll go back to the city. The goat. Bum bum bum. This giant just wreaked havoc out here as well. Okay. Get us some orcs here. Dried bundle. Two. Use this. Ah, what the heck? Where the heck you come from? You see him just jump in there like that? He like leaped over the fence and everything. Oh, that's 5 of 5. Almost forgot what I was doing there. Alright, back to the cave. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Okay, here we are.
The smoke of burning herbs was often used in Lonach. Will it work here?
They're just what I wanted, Baradbeam. Now go to the other chamber and throw these bundles on the fire. I hope the smell of the burning may revive him somewhat. It was a common practice in Lonach, and perhaps its magic will operate here as well. Okay. He's sitting up.
Who's there? Are you a friend?
The giant. The giant returns! The man struggles violently for a moment before breathing deeply and attaining a measure of calm. I am Leodwig, the son of Harding, Eldor of the Northmarch. I came to the Wildemore to learn but no use. Separated from my men, the storm arose, lost in a gale. Leodwig twists and turns before settling into a calm once more. The giant's name is Nurzim. He brings the snows and the wind, something he carries, I think. He saw me in the snow near the city. I was lifted in the air, a thunderous blast of hot air, and then... Leodwig shakes and will say no more, but the odor of the burning herbs seems to have broken him out of his stupor. Is this the guy that was missing from the other?
He lives, for now, and is the very man we came here to find.
The son of Harding. What would Harding say to know the son was saved by a Dunedin girl? Perhaps it's best not to think of that for now, Baradbeam. I can piece together some of his story from what he said. He was separated from his men when the storm rose. That must have been Nurzim approaching. He made for the most visible landmark he could find. It must have been the hill upon which Byr Tor is built. Ill fortune for Leodwig, for it seems that have been Nurzim's destination. We must do something about Nurzim, but what? He is too strong for us to fight directly. Could we trick him in some way? I will think on it, Baradbeam, but I cannot promise a solution will present itself to me. Horn, you okay?
Everywhere we go, we find rumor of this giant, this Nurzum.
You say that the man Nona has been trying to heal is the very man for whom we sought. Leodwig, the son of Harding. We found him, but it will be a bittersweet victory if he dies. Everywhere we go, we find rumor of this giant, Baradbeam, this Nurzim. What can we do about Nurzim? We cannot engage him in combat, that much is clear. Attacking his feet might prove possible if we could somehow avoid the attacks that were sure to follow. And by all accounts, he brings the storms of winter with him wherever he treads. That will limit visibility and make it difficult to strike him. I have no military mind, Baradbeam. Nurzim seems invincible to me, but we will need to destroy him or Wildemore will not be safe. I do not know what to do.
The old ways are best, it seems.
I'm heartened to know the magic of the healers of Lonic works even in the land of the Horse Lords. Most injured of my charges is named Leodwig, and he is the man of whom you sought, Baradbeam. What a wonder that they should be one and the same. My father, Solvolk, would find some meaning in this, but for me, I see fortune only. Still, it is happy fortune. If he lives, that is not yet certain. For as long as the giant lives, the people are in danger. What will we do about Nurzim? Alright. Now we got the... Oh, talk to Gladden. Hold on.
I am no warrior.
Optional
I am only
interlude.
an aged musician.
What can I do against a ferocious creature? I am no warrior. I am only an aged musician. Even Théoden King had no more use for me.
What am I saying? There is still something I can do.
For the first time you can remember since arriving in Wildemore, Gladden favors you with a smile. How can I have forgotten my own lessons? When I was instructing Horn in the ways of music, one of the very first things I taught him was that the minstrel's greatest power is that of inspiration. Music lets us shine a light into the darkest corner of our heart, bringing into it hope and good feeling. When Horn was still young, I told him this, for I believed it, and I believe it still. Speak to the survivors of Byr Tor in this cave, Baradbeam, and find out what it is they desire, and then make it happen. Gladden's smile is even more broad this time. What? You are the adventurer here, Baradbeam. I'm sending them hope, that is all. I'm sending them you. Calros's watch. Alright. Let's do this interlude. Calros's watch. Calros. Let's do another interlude.
Meanwhile, in Dunland, Horus of the Dunedain has been woken for his turn at the watch.
Hey, Prestidir. Sorry to wake you, Halros, but it is time for your watch to begin. These last few hours have been quiet, and it was a struggle at times to keep my eyes open. I will be glad of the sleep. There is a good place to watch among the trees just to the west. I will show you. This way. Right here, Halros, among these trees. For the first hour of your watch, all is quiet. The second hour of your watch, your thoughts meander. The third hour of your watch, you hope the Shire is safe. Fourth hour of your watch, what is that? Movement? Where? Big Loof Scout? That was a Falcon Clan scout. The camp is about to be attacked. Wake up! Haros, what has happened? Danger! Haros, what is it? Haros, what have you seen? Are we in danger? Good eye, Halros. We can prepare before our foes are upon us. I thought this would happen one of these nights. We may not have much time before the Falcon Clan strikes. You three slip down the hill to the side and see if you can approach our attackers from behind. Halros, Prestidir, come with me and we will see if we can listen to can listen to reason. You three find out the number of our foes. Show yourselves, Falcons. Even a sleeping Dunedain cannot be surprised by the like of you. Mayor? So it would seem. When you were imprisoned in the caves, my father showed you mercy. I will not make the same mistake. Kill them, my warriors. Mayor leaving. To me, my warriors. Oh, that's a heal. Okay. Kill them! Kill them all! I will not return to my father in disgrace. Better to die here than return in failure. It is over. Farewell, Mar. Your father will join you soon. Dang. There's no honor to be had by attacking a sleeping foe, Halros, but we should have expected nothing else from the Falcon clan. Mary learned that tonight, to her sorrow. We have not repaid Lou Brennan and the Falcon clan for our losses, not by a wide throw, but we have shown them our claws. We are all fortunate you have such alert senses, Halros. I'm glad you journeyed south with us, for this reason and many others. Look, dawn breaks. Your vigil for the night is ended. Let us break our fast and see to the coming of the day. Good job, Halros. Saving all the Dunedains. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so we did that interlude. Now let's talk to these people and see what they want.
Cannot bear to think of the horses tied up in the stables of Beator.
What is it I want? That is an easy question to answer, Baradbeam, because my sleep has been troubled by the same thought over and over. Did I do wrong by the horses in Beator? Elfgifu frowns. Were it not for the horses at the stable in Beator, I would not be alive today. I am certain of it. Their panic caused me to learn of the attack with enough time to make it partway down the hill, before the snowstorm covered everything, and with it came the giant. I cannot bear to think of those horses still tied up at the stables, helpless against the orcs. What do I want? I want you to untie the horses at the stables of Beator and let them run free. That will give them the same chance I had of escaping a cruel death at the hands of the orcs.
I'm still not myself, but I will do my best to speak.
Gladwig rubs his eyes blearily. What do I want? I want revenge upon that great lumbering giant. Nurzim, he slew my men, almost devoured me. Woodfara. You tell him that Woodfara survived the encounter with Nurzim and made his way back to Skilfig, where you met him. Ah, very glad. He was a tough one. In the snow I could not see the way to go. Nurzim must be defeated, or, exhausted by the effort, Legwood leans back and can say no more. See what everyone else wants.
What is it I want? I want the orcs driven from Beator.
I want to return to my home. Elda sighs. That will take some doing, will it not? There's something else, though. The thing that most stirs my heart, most fills me with anger against the orcs, is the brief sight I had before that chunk of masonry took me out from the battle. I saw the orcs looting a house, the house of one of my neighbors. They'd found a wooden carving of a horse, a crude thing, to be honest, of poor craft, and were waving it about. It meant nothing to them, but I knew it for what it was. It was a child's first attempt at carving. It would mean little to most, but that boy's family it was no doubt priceless. I cannot bear the thought of such heirlooms in the hands of the orcs, Baradbeam. When you return to Beator to satisfy the requests of my fellows, please remember to recover such things from the orcs you slay.
I remember the names of the orcs that led the attack. I want them slain.
What do I want? I've already told you. I remember the names of the orcs that led the attack on my friends and my family, Baradbeam. Foshnu, Kretar. I want them slain. Ema thinks for a moment. Do not misunderstand me, my helpful friend. I want them slain, but I want them to know it was a woman of Beator that has ended their lives. Perhaps this will suffice. Find and slay either Foshnu or Kretar. Save one of them for me. When I am well enough to fight, I will seek out the one you have spared and fulfill my vengeance upon him. You will find Foshnu or Kretar somewhere within my city, and in a few days I will find the remaining one and end his life. We are agreed? Okay. We will do that, but we're going to do that in the next episode. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. When we come back, we're standing in the dark, but when we come back, we'll go back up to that village and try to give these people some peace of mind. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Lord of the Rings online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.